Morning chaps, welcome to another video. It's been the first one for a little while, I'll be honest. Not been particularly well, so that's why the video's been a little bit on the low side number-wise lately. Anyway, giving you a couple of new products today. I was wandering around Sainsbury's the other day, sort of getting some lunch at work, and happened to nose down the sort of the gents section, you know, as you do, sort of seeing if there's anything new, and there wasn't, but there was a couple of bits on offer that I thought I'd try. I've never tried them before, and they're from the Real Shaving Company. There are 3 stages of products in this range, but I only picked up the first 2. The third is a balm. I'm inundated with balms, I don't need another one. I don't really need soaps or anything, but anyway, first one is step 1, the daily scrub. So I'm going to use that to prepare my face today. Not done a hot towel as normal, so we're going to use that. It's free from parabens, SLS and SLES, which I know is a good thing, and it uses natural products for the beading. It's ground up walnut shells, so no plastic beads or nasties to get into the waterways and hurt the little fishies. The second one is a traditional shave cream, and the instructions say that you can use a shaving brush with it, so it's clearly a brush cream. So we're going to give that a bash at the shave today. Now, do those in a minute. I will probably bowl lather because it's new and I like to sort of build the lather, you know, as you do. Razor wise, I'm going to have a little look at my collection. What should I pull out today? I think we're going to go for the R41 RG. It's loaded with an Astra blade, so I'll pop that in the water ready. Brush will be the Cadman 26mm silver tip knot as normal, because arguably it's the best brush in the world, and I have 2 of them and they're wonderful, they're mine. Growth wise, you can see I've got a day. Did shave yesterday, but it's quite dark and it needs getting rid of. It's horrible. So the instructions on the daily face scrub say: prepare your skin by wetting it with warm water, which I will do. Apply a generous amount of face scrub onto your face and gently massage and rinse with warm water. Well, generous is a bit subjective, but we'll just do what we do. A couple of Marifat peas, you know, that sort of size. If you're not familiar with Marifat peas, it's probably about a teaspoonful, something like that for a couple-ish. So, wet your boat race, as you do, bit of water, and let's have a look what we got. It's a thick cream, kind of bird poopy in texture by the looks of things, or in appearance should I say, not texture, so a little bit more. And yeah, so that's that, and we'll just... Smells clean. It's quite an aggressive scrub, which I like. Give the whole face a go though, just for the crack. Makes me look stupid as well, which is always good for a laugh for you lot. There's definitely something citrusy in the scent. And it reminds me of an aftershave I had as a kid. One of those kind of generic ones, you know, where a company has just lended its brand to the thing. I want to say Jaguar or something like that. Might have even been, no, it was an Adidas one. Green, from back in the day. Very similar scent. Kind of citrusy. Fresh, nice, and yeah. Feels good on the face, so we're going to rinse off in the usual fashion. I'll get my big old blue towel, or big old face towel, which is really an old gym towel, and just give it the old once over. Yeah, feels alright. Will it do the job for shaving though? It's a 3-stage product, first of 3, so it's prep. I'm just messing up the old tin going on here. So we're prepped according to their system with this, the Real Shaving Company Daily Face Scrub. Step 1, complete 100ml Price wise, this cost me £2. It's £4 normally, but for a couple of quid I thought it's worth a punt. And yeah, same price wise with this, normally £4 down to £2 in your local Sainsbury's supermarket. Now it doesn't say how much, I don't think. What we got? Instructions are: wet your face with warm water and apply a small amount of shave cream onto wet hands. Well, we're going to put it in a bowl, and then using either your hands or a shaving brush, lather up the shave cream and massage onto your face and neck, covering all the bristles. Shave in the direction of hair growth, rinsing the blade clean after every stroke. Rinse well with cold water, removing any excess shave cream, closing pores on the skin. So, again, this one is also free from the nasties of parabens, SLS and SLES, and apparently they've been around since 1953. And it also says they use organic cocoa butter and willow bark in the ingredients to moisturise and reduce drag. So let's see how good it is. This is the stuff again, real shaving co. So it says small. I think what we'll do, we'll just use the shaving room bowl, lovely little bowl. Try and put about an almond, and it's a fairly thick cream. Try to use a small amount. There we go, bit of an almond. It's very similar in appearance to most shave creams, like Taylor of Old Bond Street. Name escapes me now. Truefit Hill, Ingram's. In fact, it's almost kind of pearlescent, but anyway. Excuse me. So we have been soaking my 26mm silver tip. So we're just going to go and see what we get. Scent wise, can't really. Oh, hang on. Yogurt. Natural yogurt. Not sure what that's all about. Yeah, that's kind of sharp, sort of almost acidic scent of natural yogurt. Maybe a little bit of apricot, I don't know. I'll scan the ingredients in a bit and see what I can spot that might give us some clues. So I'll add some water because it's not doing much in the bowl. See, I think when it says use a small amount, I think that might be lying. I think we might be suffering the Ingram's scenario here where I needed more product to get good lather with this brush, because it's a big brush and it soaks up a lot of product. That said, it's now starting to give me something. The lather looks quite wet, and it's still got that, hang on. Yeah, there might be some faint apricot going on in there. Beating the lather to get the air out, which is quite bubbly, but you can see we get more of it now. It's definitely took some water to activate and build up a decent quantity, because up front, I mean, I wouldn't want to build that on my face, because A, it'd take too long, B, it would be quite messy if you ask me. So yeah, definitely something fruity going on now that the sharpness of the initial hit is gone, and what we've got is actually quite a nice looking cream. I can't really catch it on the camera because I've got the settings set so you can see quite well, but there's plenty of it, and after a bit of whipping it's a nice thick cream. It does kind of hold its shape. It's kind of, there you go. See some peaks going on. Let's see what it feels like under the fingers. It actually feels quite slick. I mean, yeah, I'll give it that. It feels pretty slick. So let's lather. And hopefully you've all had a good week. Easy for me. Headaches have been decreasing, which is always a bonus. And the only real difference to the last few weeks prior is I've cut out artificial sweetener. Yeah, see, now that to me feels like a decent lather. Looks good in the bowl, it feels good on the face, it's thick and creamy in the brush, slick under the fingers, messy on the old jumper. Everything you need from a good creamy lather. So, just tidy that up there so I don't look a bit too messy. There we go, bit there. As I thought I'd give it the test with the R41. So it's a fairly aggressive but wonderfully efficient razor, loaded with an Astra Superior stainless blade, and let's see what we get. Do you know what that is? Very slick. Crazy slick. Yeah, that is pretty impressive for well, what would be a £4. So let's just pulling the bits of sort of beard away very nicely into the lather. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. And in terms of cushion under the blade as well, it feels nice. I don't feel the razor kind of just sort of wanting to hack away. Which with some creams, or certainly the cheaper products, you can get that, and lacking cushion. But this is just, yeah, feels good. I'm quite impressed with £2. Obviously the proof of the pudding comes toward the end of the shave for me, but that's a pretty good and a first show. I like that, yeah. So yeah, first pass, quite like that. So yeah. Some residual slickness going on, which is always nice to have. It always sort of helps to leave a good post-shave feel. I mean, with the R41, you could quite happily go to work on a single pass on one of them. For me, I like to do a full 3 pass, so that's what we're going to do today. Just gone with the grain as they suggest, so we'll just lather up and go across and then against. That's a very creamy leather. It has no right to be that good for just £2. I mean, I know it's normally 4, but yeah, it's very good. I like that. And if I remember correctly from looking at the bottle, I think it was 100ml. That's the Sorrell. 125, that's a shame. I'm thinking 100ml would have been ideal to go on an aeroplane, but 125, not quite. That's a shame. Again, across the grain, my awkward pattern. It still feels slick and protective under the blade, and it's still pulling away loads of beardage. So see what we get across the face, see how it feels. Yeah, absolutely fine. No complaints there. And see, the more I use the R41, the more I love it. I love just how efficient it is. But you do need a really good slick cream or soap to get the best out of it, and this feels good so far. I can see this being a very good, easily obtainable off-the-shelf cream. So, clean off the second pass. Again, no drama, which is always nice to see. The R41 being particularly aggressive, it can often sort of expose creams that underperform or soaps that underperform. So far, as you can see, happy days. So the third and final pass is where, for me, you get to see the true measure of how good a soap is for me, because my sort of Adam's apple region is very sensitive and often shows up shortcomings. So the scent is actually kind of almost growing. Not growing on me, because it's a pleasant enough scent as it is, but it's kind of intensifying as the shave goes, which is unusual for me. I find the scents to dissipate. But the apricot, and it's definitely an apricot type scent for me, that is coming through more and more. It's nice. So, again, same R41 against the grain. And I've got to say, feels alright. Come back to a touch up there. Yeah, I'm liking this. You'll notice I go over some areas without a bit of lather. I wouldn't do that if there wasn't plenty of residual slickness from the soap, because it's just a recipe for disaster. But it's as slick as politicians' shoulders, and yeah, it's plenty of protection there. So yeah, under there it's spot on. Can't fault it really. You may notice, or certainly me, I'm noticing it's slightly dissipating a little bit now. Just going to reapply a bit of lather. So I did sort of skimp a little bit on that last application. So I don't want to kind of sell it short, you know. we have it. 3 passes done. So, one final rinse off. Fresh water for this. Dry the old face. Sorry for this close up there. Pat dry. Always like to pat as opposed to rub. And there we have it. 3-pass shave complete. With 2 of the 3 stages of the Real Shaving Company stuff. First one being the daily scrub. Second one being the cream. Now, initial impressions. Value for money. £4 for the pair. Normally £8 for the pair. Scrub. Would I pay £4 for a scrub? Yeah, for a good one. Would I pay £4 for this one? Not sure yet. Give it another few goes, see how it goes. I think I need to apply a little bit more moisture to this one than my usual scrub from another company. I'll mention that later in the comments below, so it's not taking up the video. But yeah, I think this one could do with more water than less. It just says by wetting. I think you need more moisture. I mean, it does say generous amount of product. I think a generous application of water needs to go with it, initial impression. But yeah, it does the job. Prepared my face nicely. I felt no lack of preparation in my shave today. Yeah, it's all good. A little bit of redness, but nothing out of the ordinary from running an R41 across your face. As for the shave cream, well, like I say, it looks like any other cream. Lathers well, as we can see. Smell, at first, like I say, when first starting to whip it, I got that acidic, natural yogurty type scent that developed into a nice kind of apricot-y, peachy type scent. Pleasant. So I'm just going to have a quick scan of the ingredients list and see if I can spot anything that lends itself. And no, not really. I mean, it does say there's perfume. It's a fragrance oil, so it's not mentioning anything natural, which is a shame, but hey, can't always have that. Looks to be an entirely vegetable type. There's no tallow mention, no nothing. Doesn't make any mention of it being vegan friendly, so it's probably not, but there you go. Performance wise, great. Lathered up well in the bowl, took a little bit of water to really give it sort of the get-go, and it gave you a nice rich, slick, creamy lather. Felt good under the fingers when sort of rubbing it, felt good on the face, protected well under the R41 and the Astra blade. Slick as an ox pocket, and yeah, just plenty of cushion. Yeah, can't really fault the first go. Post shave, I can feel already, it feels nice. I can see no tightening, it's just like that silky finish, which could well be down to the willow bark extract that they make a point of pointing out, and the cocoa butter. I know the willow bark I've got in a couple of other products. I think they're from Elemis, and it feels good, and this is similar, a similarly good feel post shave. So with no drama on either of these products really, I'm inclined to say the first impressions are good. I might just sort of nip in Sainsbury's later this week and grab the stage 3, which is a balm. Like I say, I don't use a lot of balms because all the soaps I've got are generally very good at post shave, but if I'm going to test the system, I'll get the other one and sort of use it, and next weekend I'll give you the full rundown of how it's all been. So yeah, so just grab this again. This is good. This is good on the first impressions from the Real Shaving Company. So thank you gents for watching. Another one of my boring videos, exciting videos. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you do like it, I very much appreciate your likes. And if you really like it, and it's the first time you've seen anything I've got, or if it's the second, third, fourth, whatever, but you haven't yet subscribed, I very much appreciate your subscriptions. So gentlemen, thanks for watching. These have been The Real Shaving Company. I've been Nick. See you soon.